am I? Oh, I was going to go back and make this stuff before the stream today, and I forgot. Where am I going? The heck? I don't know where I'm at. Oh, there it is. Oh, I'm up and running. So howdy, this is PaleRider, and welcome to my stream. I'm back with Witcher 3.
The young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse.
And I am
so we took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialist
going to make some Witcher armor.
To the Witcher's fortress
some
Kaer
wolfen armor. Witcher wolfen armor. It's actually the best looking armor of the bunch. I can't remember what the Manicore armor looks like, and they don't have snake. The snake's the first thing. Viper is the first stuff you get, but it's the swords. You only get the swords. You don't get the whole set.
Last charge. There's the coin. I told you we'd not. Let's drink for it's nearly night.
I see something. I got a lot of inventory here. Let me try to sell some of this stuff.
Whoa! Son!
Where's dude? He's not home. He's in his place. Can I go in there and sell shit? He looks like he's not wanting to sell shit right now. Ah!
Spot of cider for you? Or a bit of dry curd? Me lad, it's not exactly bursting, but what I got sure to please.
Well, a gold shirt to please. I hope you ain't got VD and you're trying to give it to me. Heard that line before, and it wasn't pretty. Okay. So let me sell him some junk. What's all this? There we go. Oh, what's that? No, nothing. I'm imagining things. There we go. So we started watching season 3 of Stranger Things last night. We watched the first 2 episodes, didn't we? Yeah.
Yes.
And it was pretty good so far.
Pretty good. Liking it.
Yep. Some weird shit going on with the Russians and stuff.
Yeah, that is kind of odd.
Russians thought they'd come down here and infiltrate the U.S. They got another thing coming. Also, today I was watching this video and somebody was talking about the college that she went to and how when she first got there they gave her a list of politically incorrect speech. It was the Colorado College, I don't know, University of Colorado or something. They, as soon as she got there, like with the orientation package, they gave her a freaking list. She said a shit long list of stuff that's too offensive to say, and one of the things was America, because that makes it. I guess they might have explanations of each word, because some of them just don't make sense at all. And the America, the explanation that they gave was that it makes it sound like the United States deems itself only America, and that that we are superior to the rest of South America and all that. I know it doesn't make much sense. You're not supposed to consider yourself an American. You're what do you call yourself? A United Statesian? I mean, how do you even go about? Wait, what was that? Dwarven Spirit.
I'll tell you, the people in Europe call us them damn Yankees or them damn Americans.
Yeah, they call us Yankees.
Or Americans. They call us, some of them, that's our name.
I know. Just like, I mean, I myself say that all the time, and I do mean United States when I say it most of the time, but I also don't mind that it also includes, you know, Canada and Mexico. But when I'm thinking of North America, though, or even South America or Central America, it's all America. Although they look at things, have a different way of life and stuff in South America and Central America.
Yeah, but you're not going to see Canadians go around calling themselves North Americans.
I know.
They're Canadians.
Yeah. I just thought that was weird. There was can't remember some of the other words, but they were totally stupid. Just the whole list was stupid, except for they probably, well, the words that they couldn't actually even list are probably the only things that are really politically correct, that people really shouldn't say, like the N-word and things like that. They probably don't even have those on the list, because then it would be racist for them to actually even put them on the list, you know? Takis, hey, what's up? Yeah, I can't remember any of the other words, but they were all freaking hilarious, man. I was just laughing when she was reading them off. They were mostly words that would make people think that you were talking about white supremacy or something. I don't know. That's just wrong. For some reason nowadays everything is racist or offensive. Yeah, this other dude Tim Pool did a video today or yesterday that was actually called the leftists who cried racism, instead of the boy who cried wolf. The leftists who cried racism.
Everybody's racist to them.
I know. It's like it doesn't mean anything. That's what the whole point of his video was. It doesn't. It lost all meaning. He said there really is real racism in some places, and real problems with it. And the problem is that the people that actually need the help because of racism or whatever don't get it because it doesn't mean anything. It's watered down so much.
People crying rain.
Yeah.
The Sue happy points. Then you get somebody who really needs help, and everybody just laughs at them because the other assholes have made it just a nonsense.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. It's just it doesn't mean anything anymore. If you're racist, oh, he doesn't have any more money. Oh, if you're racist, just okay. So
Farewell.
he actually put a list of things that are racist and or that have been named racist by the media and things like that. And
I see it all around.
just time is racist. The concept of time is racist, and that's you know what I look at stuff like that. It's
Boy, we're up to our noses in
and he even made this comment too, and I already thought of this, is that okay, they say that time is racist because
object to your white mug.
white people in white society bases all their stuff on punctuality and time and this and that, and it's just a social construct and blah blah and all this shit. And what I thought about as soon as he mentioned it is that that's assuming that every other culture around the freaking world has no concept of time period. And every culture, even if they don't have this exact same concept, time is a universal thing, just like mathematics. You know, it's actually racist to think that time is racist, and it's actually racist to think that a lot of things are racist. If you go around saying that things are racist just because, at the drop of a freaking hat, you're the one that's the racist. Yeah. I know a lot of white people who say N-word without N-word pass. Yeah. I bet like 1980s through 1999, no said. Yeah, you know what? I rarely heard it growing up because it was around. I was in a pretty redneck area. You know, there was racism around, but you hardly ever heard it. It wasn't until lately that it's actually. I know of most people that I knew growing up when we weren't even around other races a whole lot. There was a lot of Mexicans that lived in Fresno, so we were always around Mexican culture. But there wasn't a whole lot of racism around in the white community that I know of. When I first started being around black people when I went to high school, I found that they were more racist than any other culture that I've been in contact with, especially against Mexicans.
When I went to the Bay Area, there's a lot more black people that were racist against others.
Against Mexicans, mostly, because you're in California. California's like whites are a minority in California. Seriously, there's it's like 40% white, which I guess.
Yeah, just in this town, there's 30% white to everybody else.
Yeah, and certain places it's like 60% Mexican. And where I grew up, it was 60% Mexican and 60% Mexican, 30% white, and 10% black. But I found that the Mexicans were more racist against black people, and blacks were more racist against Mexicans than anything else, and whites kind of stayed out of it for the most part, you know. It was crazy. My stepdad says he's racist. He must be the worst racist person on earth. Our relationship is growing from when he hated me. Well, what are you? What is he? He's white and you're not, or what?
What do you say we flog some pig? Yeah, for kicks.
Anyway, I didn't see a whole lot of racism. That it was around, but it was like something that was just unspoken unless you went up into the hills and got around some real rednecks, you know.
Oi, Geralt, how's the armor performing? Here to order another.
But I know that society itself, up until 1964 and for at least the first 10 years after that, probably until about the early 1970s, there was laws and stuff, you know. I mean, I remember when I was a real little kid that in the South, at least, going through southern towns where there was, you know, whites only and blacks only bathrooms and restaurants and things like that. That's, you know, that was in the early 60s when I was real little. And that kind of went away around the late 60s, where you didn't see that anymore. And then in the early 70s, it went away completely. I mean, there was still some stuff going on. But even myself, I didn't look at people differently. It was in the...
I'm only racist against assholes.
It was early 80s when I married my second wife, and she was Mexican. And my son, I got a son with her that's half Mexican. So, you know, that wasn't even an issue. Okay, what am I doing here? Oh, let me sell some stuff first.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
That's all the money he has? Why? Okay, maybe after I craft some things, he'll get some more money. So first I got to craft the regular Wolfen armor. And then I got to upgrade it. Okay, here's Wolfen boots. And bam. Then let's get him to enhanced boots. Yeah. How about superior boots? Well, not till level 29, but I'm going to hold off on that for a minute. Wait, not superior. Superior. What's the other one? Mastercraft, huh? Oh, he can't even do Mastercraft. Okay, but... see if he has money now. Not a whole lot. Okay, let's go chest plate. My stepdad was in the 60s, so you were Elvis Presley? I was Elvis Presley? What? Woven armor. I am. Oh, I need a freaking shirt. Damn it. Does he have a shirt? I'm going to have to buy one. I put one in my chest and I forgot to get it. That's going to cost me a few bucks. But okay. Okay. Wolfen armor. And enhanced Wolfen. Okay. Gauntlets. Wolfen gauntlets. Enhanced gauntlets. And trousers. Wolfen trousers. Enhanced. Woo. Okay, I want to see what these look like, and then I gotta actually upgrade them again.
So long.
I think I'm gonna wait till daytime so I can see better. Let's go over here.
Bam! Right in the chop.
I'm going to be honest, I didn't have a good childhood at all. Yeah. Childhood's hard for a lot of people. I wouldn't say my childhood was really bad, but I moved around so much that I didn't have any friends. I moved at least every 6 months my entire childhood. So I think me and my grandmother sat down one time when I was about 16 and counted all the schools that I'd went to in my life, and it was up in the 50s. It's like 52 or something like that. By the time I was 16, I went to 52 schools. So the problem with that if you average that out at,
If it
I was
weren't
what
for
in,
our fair helpers ruling the wilds,
I
we'd
was
have
in
starved long past.
10th grade then. So that averages 5 schools per year, you know. So that's, if you want, on the average, that's moving, if you figure the school year's about 9 months, that's moving every 2 months. Most times it seemed like it was right around 6 months though, but there was other times when it was like a lot more. So it was like right when I was just starting to get friends, we would move. So I'd start making friends again, and then we'd move. Then I'd start making friends again, and then we'd move. So I never had friends over over 6 months at a time. Then we'd have to move. And the worst part about that too is that it wasn't just with my mom. I was moving in with my father half the time, and I just sold the freaking boots I made.
Punish them with the sword and the pox.
I gotta pay attention.
Oi, Geralt!
I hope he
How's
still
the
has them.
armor performing? Here to
Or I'll
order
just have to
another.
make some more.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Yeah. Where's my boots, bastard? Probably way down at the bottom. No? Where's the boots? Oh, hell no, you bastard. Oh, wait, no, is that them? Oh, there they are. It's going to cost me 780 freaking buckaroos here. Wow. Wow, that was just uncalled for.
So long.
Anyway, well, it wasn't just living with my mom. I was back and forth between my dad and my mom and my grandparents, and sometimes just relatives. Throwed off on some relatives while my mom took off back to Florida, and sometimes not even relatives, just people that she knew, you know. And some places were good and other places were really, really bad. You know, so it's like it was like a mixed bag of different lifestyles and people, some pretty obnoxious and pretty freaking abusive, and others really good and nice, you know. So that's pretty cool. This kind of looks like, what you call it, that stuff that one dude was wearing last night that I said was really cool. Really like this armor.
Group of village boys got
But,
anyone all in God's long road?
see,
they
I
jump.
got
And if
messed
you
up
don't give willingly, they take a hammer to his
up when I found out that my real dad was my stepdad and that my real dad was, I don't know, so I told him and he stopped caring for me and the family, but I think he
we tell the Baron's
is
boys he
healing
hides his
after
daughter in
all
the
these
forest.
years.
Might
Yeah, that's
toss us
good.
some grub then.
But yeah, it's messed up that
'Tis the younger. Makes me
you
head
found out that
spin.
he wasn't your real dad, then he kind of turned on you. You get kicked out of school. That sucks. I didn't really get kicked out of any schools. I almost got kicked out of one school. They put me in a freaking special class. They put me in the they had handicap classes back then. They called them, well, shit. They just called you a retard if you go in there. But I wouldn't do what the teacher said one time, and she said I was out of control, so she took me to the principal's office. Mostly because I just got to that school and I was embarrassed. I didn't want everybody, the new friends I was making, to think I was stupid. And it was all about chewing gum. I was chewing gum and she wanted me to put it on my nose. They did that back then. I don't think they could do that anymore. Yeah, but I refused to do it, and she took me to the principal's office. And since she was the only teacher that taught third grade then, the only option the teacher said was that they put me in the mental retarded class. That's what they called it back then. It was special ed, is what it was. Even the principal said that we're going to have to put you in the mental retarded class. I said, well, I'm not mental retarded. And he goes, well, you're acting like it. And I said, okay, then put me in the freaking class. But to tell you the truth, it was the whole last part of the year. It was like for 3 months I was in that class. That was the best class in school any school that I ever been in that I was in, because the freaking teachers in that class cared about the freaking students, and they really wanted to teach these kids, and most of them were mentally challenged, and most of them were physically challenged. They couldn't even get away with that nowadays. They were physically
Don't steal our young'uns.
had physical disabilities, you know, and they just threw them inside a special ed class just because of physical abilities. Nowadays, you know, they wouldn't even do that. But then, you know, probably about a third of them were mentally handicapped. So the teachers there were special needs teachers, and they really cared about you, and they really taught you shit. I went through that in the end of third grade, and by the time I went to a different school in fourth grade, I got straight freaking A's. It was the first time since like second grade that I got straight A's. It was in fourth grade. First and second grade, I got really good grades. Third grade, I got shitty grades up until the end there. I can't remember. I know by fifth and sixth grade, I started getting bad grades again. But they thought I was a mathematical genius in fourth grade, and the thing is that I just had a teacher in third grade that actually freaking cared, and she taught me how to freaking do math. She had a good way of teaching you how to do math, and I actually did it differently than when I went to fourth grade. The teacher asked me how did I do that, and I tried to explain it to her, and she goes, "What?" I go, "Yeah, that's how I do it." And she goes, Wow, she couldn't even figure out how I was freaking doing the
Used
math.
to be wagons showed on market days, loaded with all kinds of fat, smoked bacon, lard, hard sausage.
My face.
Yeah.
And they used to always get pissed off at me. But that's how I come to the answer. You're cheating. No, actually, I'm not cheating. I can just figure it out in my head.
I know, that's what one of the things that she was trying to figure out. She actually tried to get me to do it on the board, and she was saying, you know, do your work and stuff, you know, and I don't do that. I don't do the work the way that, like the long division and all that shit. I don't do it all written out. Sometimes I do part of it in my head, and so she realized that it wasn't cheating or anything. That's just the way I did it.
Oi,
Wind's howling.
how's the armor performing? Here to order another.
I didn't use them, and then on my test, when they wanted me to do the
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
I just had a really hard time with it because I don't do formulas. I just figure it out in my head.
Yeah, and another thing that I do a lot of, and I think this is what I learned in 3rd grade in that class too, is a lot of times if I'm doing say a multiplication, I did this for a long time. Now I know, you know, multiplication tables by heart, you know, I know them. I've known them for a long time, but like say bigger numbers that you have to do, like, you know, 2 or 3 digit multiplication things. I still do it this way, but for an easier example, I'll tell you, like, okay, so if somebody said, you know, 7 times 9, what I do is go 7 times 10 and then subtract 7 to get the answer. That's what I do in my head. I'll do it that way. But with the bigger numbers, I do the same thing. I'll go to the closest number, and then I'll subtract the 10s and then subtract the 1s. Like say there's, you know, a 4-digit number. I'll go to the closest 4-digit or 5-digit number, and then I'll round it off, and then I'll break it up in my head as I'm doing it. I'll break it up into smaller. I'll break it up into the hundreds, then break it up into the 10s, and then break it up into the 1s, and then I'll finally get the number. So yeah, it's kind of weird the way I do it.
I find now, because I do pharmacy so much, that when I'm trying to figure out how much something should be in like a recipe, I break it down into metric units.
But it's not as bad as mine. Yeah.
I can figure it out.
You do it in what?
Metric units.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm so used to doing metric at work.
Yeah.
Just for like weight and liquids and stuff.
Okay, I got to craft the rest of these things. I got to pay attention to what I'm doing, or I'm going to screw something up. AJ, what's up?
Hi, AJ.
5th grade was hard. Yeah. Yeah, 5th grade is when school starts getting hard, I think. And 6th grade, because they're starting to get you ready for, back then, middle school. I don't know what they called it junior high school back then. So they're trying to get you ready for that. And that in junior high school back then, it was the first time that you broke up your subjects into classes instead of having just one class that taught you everything. So in 6th grade, they started doing that. So they would, one class in the middle of the day, I think it was social studies, we'd all go to a different classroom, but it was still the whole class, you know. It was like, why? So it seems like it started getting harder, real hard in 6th grade to me, because they were trying to get you prepared. And plus, because I went to 3 different schools in 6th grade, so it kind of, or maybe more. Well, I think it was 3. So I was lost by the 2nd school. But that's the worst thing about switching schools is it's really good if when you switch the school and you had already done the work, like say they're doing the same stuff, but you've already got past that in the school that you came from, so you're a little bit ahead of the rest of the class. That's good. But what happens when you go to the next school and they're ahead of you? Then you're freaking lost the rest of the semester, or the rest of the school year, or whatever. That's kind of screwed up. Okay, so let me get this stuff. I got to concentrate for a minute and then I'll get back to the chat. Meteorite silver ingot. So I need to make a meteorite silver ingot. Meteorite silver ingot. There we go. And what was that? Superior, right? Superior wolfen. There we go. Get rid of the boots. Now, chest. Superior chest. Superior. Superior. Did I not find it yet? Oh, that... No? I don't have the superior schematic. Unless it's actually called something else. Let me look through all these. You know what? I think there was one more piece. No, it seems like I got it. Dang it. Okay, let me see if I got the rest of them. Gauntlet. Superior. Well, I got superior gauntlet. And trousers. Got that. Okay, I need a meteorite silver ingot for that too. Oh, too far. Okay.
So long.
Something funky going on.
First the army's passed, then the pox, now the hunger. Grim Reaper must be having
Let's
a lot.
see.
I'll tell you where the loot's at.
Teacher nick and pick at you for the littlest things. Yeah, some teachers are really bad about that. I've had those in all different grades.
What do you think here, vagrant?
By the way, hi. Oh yeah, AJ, what's up? Oh, did I already say hi? I think I did. Yep.
I'm done. I gave you biscuits. What's wrong with you? Go lay down.
Feline. Level 29, 30, 29. So I got a choice between armor when I get to level 29. I need to go make the swords now, and I need to find out what happened to the... Let me look at my list. I need to find out what happened to the chest plate. There isn't any.
Oh, I'm gonna take this chicken back out so we can make our chicken stuff tomorrow.
There's a Mastercraft Wolfen. There's Superior Wolfen. Why couldn't I make it? back to that again. I need cured dracoid leather and 2 Demeritium plates. So I used to get all as them. Then my life went to shit and they went down. Had to go to summer school like every summer. That sucks.
Me sis said the same.
That smart pal never thought of that. My school sucked. They made us to do pre-algebra. Somehow I managed to end the year with a C. I meant like pre-algebra in 5th grade. Yeah, that's when I think when I started doing pre-algebra was 5th grade too. Actually, I was doing some algebra when I was in 4th grade on my own, because I was interested in.
Oi, Geralt. How's the armor performing? Here to order another?
Need some armor.
Okay, I don't know what happened here, but okay, I need draconian armor. Dracoid. Wait. Oh, I need some of this plates. 2 of these. 1, 2, and cursed dracoid leather. There we go. Or I need hardened leather. 2. Oh, I got hardened leather. What's this? I need chitlins. Chidius cell. Okay, I can buy that. Can I? I'll buy that. Oh, 1, 2. Oh wow, I gotta buy 3 of them. Okay. Where's that dracoid cured? Oh, there it is. Okay. So that superior thing is not showing up here. Let me try the girl.
So long.
Maybe he just don't know how to make it.
Geralt, good of you to come by. What can I do for you?
Boy.
Need some armor made. Witcher's armor.
Okay. There it is. Yeah, she has to do it. I didn't see. Oh, it does say master. These actually say master also. Wait, no. No. Requires journeyman. Yeah, see this? This one requires journeyman. All this superior stuff requires journeyman, except for this one. That's why. All right.
Take care now.
What I was wondering, what the teachers were smoking.
You thought to ask the Pala for help?
Maybe so.
Well, not loud dreams. That would be too expensive for a teacher.
If only me man were forever getting tossed at the tavern.
not cannabis because that's more expensive than Loud Dream. What's Loud
Give me the
Dream?
coin. Tails, we clean
that
the
that-
shit out of the stable. Heads, we go grab some.
That vape stuff?
One toss. You duck.
I stopped smoking before vapes got popular.
Dare to burn the barrels.
Quit smoking about
Ever heard of preventing
5 years ago.
Don't mind if we check.
Then vapes started getting real popular after that. They had them back when I was smoking, but they weren't that popular. You go right there. Broke my elbow in kindergarten trying to skip a monkey bar because that's what the cool kids were doing. Yeah. Oh yeah, monkey bars were the thing back then, man.
Should have stayed in the forest.
Darcy says she got her nose broke on the monkey bar. In kindergarten?
Trouble?
Oh.
They ought to never let your kind in, Novi Grand proper.
Good folk! Mages have set the hunter's house aflame.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Oh, shit.
Greetings, Napier.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
Darcy was a scrapper when she was a kid.
Listen, would you craft something for me?
Oh, shit. I don't know what I do with my thing.
Now, where was I there? And I'm right-handed, and I broke my left elbow. So then I went to first grade. I told the teacher I was left-handed, and when she made me use my right hand, I held the pencil retardedly. Oh no. This game has a Skyrim vibe. I know, I think it's actually, in a lot of ways, better than Skyrim. What am I looking for? Wolfen. There. Ooh, it's all right in a row, too. This will make things easier. So I need to make the regular sword up. Enhanced. I need some tongue thingy. No. This is what I need. Meteorite silver ingot. Every time, huh? I need one meteorite. No, two. I need 2 silver ingots. Does this one need them? No. Got everything for that one. No, wait, this one. I got everything for that one. Okay, so two meteorite silver ingots. I hear a little dog. Oh, wow. What am I missing? Silver ingot. I don't have any silver ingots.
Just sit down, baby. Just. Come on.
Okay. I don't know how many I need of this. At least 2. Meteorite. Silver ingots. Did I need 2? I don't know. Probably not. Okay, Wolfen. There we go. Yeah, that's what I needed. So, enhanced and superior. Okay, now steel sword. Wolfen. There we go. Regular. Enhanced. I need Dark steel ingots, 2 of those. Need dark steel ingots and delirium, whatever, ingots. Wait, no, this one. Dark steel ingots. Need 3 of those. 3 there and 2 here. So 5 altogether. Alright, done. So I still got a couple more levels before I can actually use those.
So long.
So I'm going to take them. Take me home tonight. I'm going to take them home and store them. Right there. So I need to go that way. Shake it, don't break it.
Bored.
Shake it.
Think we're in for rain.
I serve the eternal fire.
Trouble?
Ooh, Geralt.
Well,
the
that's
monster
another
slain.
freak.
Have a
That's what I'm looking
wild
for.
Care to time me?
Oh, this is it.
See his mug. Damn nice.
Hey, Dandelion. Oh, check something else. On here. Whoa, what are you doing?
As they say.
Don't jump up on there. All right. Oh yeah. I'm gonna check this stuff.
Bard must be a quick talker, and the Witcher
I'll miss a
quick
woman's
stalker.
touch.
All right.
All's in order.
Right, I'm done here.
Damn nice.
Let's see.
Shouldn't let that refuse into taverns with the ordnance.
Clear as the eternal fire.
Get back to the. Oh wait. It's about this way.
Sick of it.
Let's get back to Kier Morhan. Morhan. Last night when I was playing it, they kept calling it Morhan. So I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Probably not. What's over here? Ugly baby. Help Yennefer fix her megascope. Talk to Lambert about journeying into the circle of elements. Okay.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the
Oh yeah,
young
this
woman.
game.
Geralt
I love
needed to lift
Skyrim.
the curse. So he took Uma to the home of the world's
And-
greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
And you know the storyline on all the Bethesda games are usually really good, but this one is, and plus it's, you know, you can play it in first person, so that's cool too. But this one, the storyline is so good, and the backstory and everything else, and the whole world itself is. I love this game. It's got a couple problems. It's really hard when you're swimming. That's kind of funky. Swimming mechanics. And but in a lot of ways it's better than Skyrim. In other ways it's kind of the same. And then in other ways I think Skyrim's a little better. This is like one of my favorite games ever. I like this one. All in all, I like this one better than I like Skyrim. Yeah. What am I looking for? Oh, yeah. I want to check out a few things. So Gwinnett and fist fighting, contracts. So it's all about the main quests. There's a couple here. Got this one. This is the main one. Find Yennefer, which is part of that one. Find Lambert. So let me try that one first. You know what? I don't think it matters that it's nighttime. I'm going to be inside in a minute. Anyway, God, I got the hic burps. A while ago I started to get the hiccups, but they went away. You know what? I haven't really looked around, seen what they got around here to loot. At the starting, whoa, that's a little dangerous. The wall's falling apart. At the starting of the game, there's a part with a flashback with him, with Ciri when she's a little kid, and Ciri's like walking along. I guess as part of their training, they stand up on these ramparts here and practice like sword maneuvers. And she was like a little kid, maybe 10 years old, dancing around up on top of these things. So that's a little dangerous. But let's not baby the kids. If they fall, well, I guess in this case they would be dead. But I was going to say, tell them to get back up and try it again. But nah, I don't think it works in this case. If they fall off of one of these walls, I think they're done history. The what? Oh, it makes it so that if you're mining, everything will just go into your inventory. You have to have it on your hotbar though for it to work. And you have to turn it on. You can turn it off and on by shift right click, I think. Behringer's note. Behringer is a Witcher in part 1 that you are on the trail of as a side quest. And I didn't even know there was anything about him in here, but you end up finding him eventually in Witcher 1. The damn hunk of metal, a week sweating with bellows and forge, and what do I know? There's Tor Heron, the shiny shining in my hand. Oh, he made a sword. I found that sword. I just sold it. And then there's a then there it goes, cracked into shards with the first practice strike. Must have botched something in the alloy composition or cooled it too fast after forging. Hard to say. Just gotta try again, I guess, but not here because Vesemir's already badgering me with his blasted words of wisdom. Should have known, asked his advice, was opening a bottomless can of worms. Don't know how Geralt put up with that without going the rest of the way crazy. Huh?
I just realized I was getting rained on, that I'm missing a piece of glass.
So there are things. Did you see the other thing?
I found things. Thank you.
No, the other thing. The
The chest or stuff?
No, the other thing. Go through that door on your right over there. No, through not the door. The walkway. The experience thing.
Yes, I've already used it.
Oh, okay, good. Okay.
Anyway.
And that hammer, the hammer I put silk on it and hasten, which is like efficiency. And it's also really good material. It's the best that I could find. Without the... I think the durability you can get a little better if you use some kind of pink slime. Yeah, you have to make it though. It's like, looks like it's a pain. I tried to look it up and it doesn't look real easy. Ooh, hey. So I know you want to make most of the stuff yourself, so I just tried to give you a few things that would probably just be a little monotonous to make. So if you want to repair the hammer though, you have to make yourself some manilium stuff. Some more ingots or whatever. Sorry, I was talking to Darcy. She's playing Minecraft. Oh, I remember this place. Can I go in here? There's something over inside this tower that's like a bitch to get to. I don't know if it comes into play yet or not. Yeah, see, you have to try to make it up there. Parkour. Maybe I can parkour better than I used to. I don't know. I doubt it. I think I parkour worse. No, that's not it. Wrong button. See, I'm not going to do it that way. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, there's a tree in my way. Oh, crap. Oh. Whoa. Ah! Did that kill me? I fell about 2 feet. Oh. Oh. Hey, welcome back. I didn't fall that far. Now I'm way back here. Hey, Roach. I will smoke you later. Smoked horse. Good stuff. I missed something, didn't I? Not really. I think we got it all down here, huh? Okay, this is where that note was. I'm not even going to go up there this time. That was a pain. Dying. You know what? Maybe I'm going to try it, but I'm going to save. I'm going to save when I get to the top. Oh yeah, there's stuff up here too. What there? There's some good stuff right here. I think. Oh, maybe not. Oh yeah, it's over there. I wasn't even that high when I fell. I was right up there, wasn't I? No, not even up that. Yeah, maybe. Right there. I think there's something up there, though. I'm going to save and go check it out. Try it one more time. If I fall and kill myself, at least I'm saved right here. Pretty much where I fell last time. And it didn't kill me that time. Oh, made it. Okay. Okay, there's nothing up here. Okay, now how do I get back down? There's nothing up here. I thought there... Maybe that was in Witcher 1. I think you go to Kirmoran in Witcher 1. Okay, made it. Huh. I just sworn there was something good here. Nothing? All kinds of the master kits. Those things really come in handy. Something over here. Whoa, whoa, there's a hole. I think this is the way in. Oh, hey, this is another courtyard. Oh, it's not going to let me loot that. Those are rare flowers. Maybe you can only find them around here. So I haven't been able to find them. I've been having to buy those. You need those to make they're ingredients for something. A white gull, which is a base chemical, base alcohol for a lot of the potions. I mean, a lot of the potions, you have to have that to go into alchemy.
The Northern Wars, Myths, Lies, and Distortions. Historical treatise by Restif de Montalon.
Yeah, and the alchemy. That right there, white gull. Every one of these, you have to, well, not those, but these, you need white gull to make them. And a lot of this other stuff, you need white gull. And that's one right there. I've had a hard time. I was having to buy this stuff before. The only thing that I'm low on right now is mandrake. Which I think I'm going to make a few more of it. I'm kind of low on it's Redanian herbal also.
Missing some pages.
There's more. No, that's a different one. Somebody's herb garden. Oh, more stuff. Get up there. Oh, I'm going to die up here. Is there anything up here that I even need? Oh, there's nothing up here. Happen?
There's skeletons up there.
For who?
Skeletons.
Oh. So I'm not sure exactly how you make the wing ring, but I know that you need to catch a bat with the other lasso, the golden lasso. And you're going to have to make one of the other rings, the chicken ring, and then a squid ring. Then you'll be able to fly. Oh, oh yeah, you have to make those mills too. It's not real hard. Now that you got the gas. Gas is the hardest part. That was a pain. Alright, back to where I started. Well, that was a wild ride up there. I thought I was going to fall off the whole time. Okay, so that's the way in. Is there anything else out here? Maybe that's the tower that I was thinking about. Whoa, this is a hole in the frickin' fence. Hole in the wall. What's up with that? There's a trail right up here. That's not good. This might have been, okay, in Witcher 1, at the beginning of the game, or close to the beginning, or maybe it's right at the beginning, you end up having to fight this giant freaking, I don't know what the hell it is, praying menace looking thing. And these dudes break in here, and they break through the wall. This might be where they broke through. I need to get some people to fix that thing. Wait a minute, where am I? Right. This is different, huh? This is the second rampart. Yeah, see, there's the first one. And there's that. That's where I was climbing up and died. Anything good over there? Can't get over there without dying, probably. I don't want to fall. Okay, I gotta go inside. Badass looking castle, man.
No reaction to dimeridium. Look, like that. Pretty, isn't it? Interesting. Not afraid of silver.
Oh, you know it's funny. Time, I think it's Time magazine, came out with their 50 most influential people of the year or something. They're not the like man of the year, but it's like the most influential people of the year. And that stupid idiot from Vox News that caused all that shit with Steven Crowder is one of them.
Now look here. Pupils functioning normally.
What frickin' universe are these people from, man? Hey, I found my box. Hey, there's Uma. Ugliest man alive. When you point at him, it says ugliest man alive.
No reaction to dimeridium.
Poor little guy. He'll be forever thought of as the ugliest man alive. I thought he was a baby. I was a Uma baby.
Pulse weak.
Baby Uma. That's what Uma Thurman looked like when she was little. That's why she wanted to kill Bill.
Look at the fire.
She wanted to keep her title as ugliest person alive. And Bill was a little uglier. Wait, Bill was David Carradine, wasn't he? Wait, was David Carradine even alive? Wasn't David Carradine, was it? I don't remember who Bill was.
Hold this. No reaction to dimeridium.
Mama. I like climbing on shit.
Look, like that. Pretty, isn't it? Interesting. Not afraid of silver.
Man, you could roast a freaking whole cow inside this fireplace.
Look at the fire.
There's Lambert.
Now look here. Pupils functioning normally.
I knew a dude when I was in the Army whose last name was Lambert. was from LA. About 5 years after I got out, he came down to Fresno, or up to Fresno.
Leaking again.
Spent a weekend. We went out partying and getting crazy. And this other guy that we were in the army with was there and borrowed his car and ended up freaking wrecking his car. He had a freaking BMW. Freaking idiot wrecked his car. Not bad, but put a pretty good size dent in the fender. John was not very happy. He had to drive all the way back to LA with a hangover and a dented fender. Idiot that did it he's just an idiot anyway. I knew him for years. He was always an idiot. I met him when I was in the army, but found out that he was from Fresno also, and knew some of the same people that I did. An evening with a vampire, not an interview with a vampire. There's no Anne Rice in the Witcher world. The Necronomicron. Sorry, we're in the boring part of the game. For a few minutes at least, while I loot everything. Then it starts getting exciting. We got to freaking cure the ugliest baby in the world of the curse that made him ugly. There's Eskel.
Look at the fire.
He goes, but I want to stay ugly, man. I like being ugly. Don't change me.
Long, lonely winters breed some pretty strange ideas.
Pulse weak, but regular.
Well, that's the forktail we killed.
Impressive specimen.
A month of tracking, stalking, but I finally dropped the son of a bitch.
Congratulations. Can't help wondering, though. Why'd you keep the corpse? Aim to stuff it? Hang it above the mantle?
Not a bad idea. Gotta finish the autopsy first, though. This one was quicker than most. Quicker and stronger. Want to examine it thoroughly.
Mind if I have a look?
Want to do the honors?
No thanks. You cut. I'll grab a bite to eat. Let's examine its head.
Long whiskers. Protruding frontal lobe.
That's not a forktail. What is it?
Long ears.
It's a vampire.
And an earring.
Mm-hmm. Seen that before. Some of them like shiny objects, like magpies.
And in the maw, yellow dull teeth. Missing its upper front teeth. Lower incisors.
Clearly not a flosser. Fine, let's move on.
They're, got a funny name for them, but they're lower vampires. They got higher vampires and lower vampires. Looks like his arm was broke. He's got his arm in a splint.
Open its gut. So, anything interesting?
Bits of undigested food. A few decades worth, looks like. Human hair, a belt buckle, a few coppers, and a gold ring. Want to give it to Yennefer? Ought to be as good as new once you polish it a bit.
Yeah.
No thanks. She only wears silver.
That's her loss. Rest is perfectly normal, except for its gnarled liver. Seems like I had a penchant for the blood of drunkards.
Blood of drunkards. Is this the same? I had to kill a vampire. It was a higher vampire though, but I guess they look like this too. Sometimes, that like killing drunk people.
Nice claws. 15 inches, I'd say.
They grow its whole life. This one was about 110 years old.
Pretty muscular legs. Calves and feet especially.
Let me tell you, this sucker was fast. 1 second here, there the next. Always in the shadows. Could barely see it.
So how'd you take it down?
Long story. Tell you another time.
Think I've seen enough for now. This was an old one. Experienced.
It'd be nice to figure out a way to determine a catacan's age based on its tracks. Avoid running across one like this unprepared.
It would, I agree. But later. See you, Eskel.
So catacan. It's a type of vampire. Oh, there's that gin. What's in here? Okay. Relics, maybe. No. There we go, vampires. Catacan. There it is. That's what it looks like. It says, what does it say about it? Great Mother. Protect us from evil, blah, blah, blah. Catacans and their more dangerous kin. Neckarats. Neckarats? I don't see that in there. Huh. Are the embodiment of human fear. Blah, blah, blah. Huh. Doesn't say much else. The vampires look weird in this game. That's what they look, like that or like that. They pretty much all look the same except for when they take human form. The higher vampires can take human form, but they also can change into these things. Look like freaking orchids. Orchid face. I just got an orchid face. Back again? You keep leaving? Or what?
Pretty, isn't it?
Okay, there's Lambert. Let me go around the other way.
Interesting. Not afraid of silver.
Okay, this is the guy I'm looking for.
What's this? Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
Booze?
For my welcome back feast?
Actually, more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
Monstrosity might be Siri.
Realize that monstrosity, as you put it, might be Ciri?
Yeah, I heard.
Mind showing a bit of sympathy?
I call him like I see him. That's how I am.
Irritating.
Irritating, you mean?
I thought you liked people with bitchy streaks.
So long as they're women.
Then you found the best of them. Enough about that. The circle of elements awaits.
He just called Yennefer a bitch. Don't sound thrilled about this.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at my side. So, you ready?
Let's do it.
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten, that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate him?
Yeah. Old man can't stand it.
Oh, we're going through the hole in the wall.
Savola's breach. Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and... this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamandra assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
That was the hole from part 1. Salamandria. There were the people that came and... with this big freaking monster thing and...
been thinking,
through the wall.
We gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in and then scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense.
Wow, I'm gonna fall off this freaking thing. I better save. Been there already. Yesterday I fell off of a cliff. He's not real good at parkouring. Neither am I. Whoa, 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 there's something flying around down there! Wow, I almost went off the edge right there. I'm just trying to look down a little bit. Don't look down, that's what they always tell you. Don't want to do that. Wow, and rickety-ass bridges. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. That's probably the way I came down before. Yep. I remember this road. Oh shit, herpes. I got her. I got the herpes. Well, no, I didn't get herpes. I mean, I got her. I don't know what I mean.
Nice shot.
I cut her right in half. There's her legs.
Hunting's almost a diversion. Well, well. Color me impressed. Where'd you learn them tricks?
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in Zerrikania.
Yeah. Save that tale for your next sorceress.
Poor little deer. Poor little deer.
Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Mm-hmm. Working out well?
Moderately. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way.
This is that boat that I was trying to use last night.
Damn it. I moored it right here, I swear.
It's over there.
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll
might
never...
have stole it.
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes.
Well, knock me off the freaking trail, bastard. Come on, what's your hold up, freak? Drowners.
Water hag. Great.
Water hag.
Last thing we needed.
Where? I see one. Oh, there she is.
Not bad.
Oh, she ain't got a hit anymore.
All right. Cave entrance is just opposite. See it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know, only 2 boys returned from my group.
You were the ones who ran into old Speartip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the cavern that I was in yesterday, where I found the note where it had a list of 5 boys that only one of them survived, and he's saying that when he did it, only 2 survived. So I wonder how many people were in his group. So it's not a good chance of surviving becoming a Witcher when you're like 12 and 13 years old, and I think some of them were as young as 9.
That's still gnawing at you?
Gnawing? No. Straight old pisses me off. What the fuck was that trial for? Most who returned from the Circle of Elements died within a year in some swamp, hunting drowners for Crown 30 a head. So exactly what was the point?
Ought to ask Vesemir.
Oh, I have. Many times. Believe you me.
He's one of the guys that doesn't like being a Witcher.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not up for discussion.
Wait, I gotta loot all these dead bodies. That's a Witcher's job. Not a good Witcher till you learn to loot. You gotta have the looting blood in you. That's why he's not happy. That's why he's not a happy Witcher. He doesn't know how to loot right. Looting makes a happy Witcher.
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose.
I could make a boat. It's one of the
Fog's
first.
thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the first jobs I got after I got out of the Army was making fishing boats. I've always wanted to make a wooden boat, though. I know how. I mean, it's basic.
Fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs. Is that a saying?
Right, almost there.
But yeah, once you know the basics about boat building, it's pretty easy. I could make a freaking aluminum fishing boat from scratch pretty easily if I had a welder.
Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside.
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom, like step softly or you'll wake old Spear Tip?
You're pricklier than gin? Old Spear Tip still around?
Old Spear Tip still down there?
Yeah, he is. Unless he's done us a favor and killed over on his own.
I think I killed him.
Could come at us at any moment.
How'd the rhyme go? Old Spear Tip's a deep sleeper.
Wake him up and you'll sleep deeper. Come on.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
You know this valley's uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
Sounds like a...
Whatever you want to do.
Frickin' siren or something. Should investigate just in case.
We'll investigate, just in case.
You know, Vesemir's right. You do poke the damn hive, almost always. Fine. Let's go.
Yeah. Anyway, last night when I was in one of these caves around here, I know I came into this one too, didn't I? Yeah, this is where I had to find one of the Witcher diagrams. I killed a troll in one of them, but I think that was way over on the other side. I killed an elemental in one of them. So that spear tip dude might be dead. Unless he only comes out for this. I can't get up that way. Come on.
Hey, little guy. It's all right. You're safe now.
No!
Wow, he's about funny looking.
Fine. Consider yourself vindicated. You were right.
Well, well, what do you know?
We can talk about that later. Got the foglets to take care of now.
Ow. Ow! They're whooping my ass.
Come on.
Where's the other one? There it is. Damn it. It was kicking my ass.
An illusion. Who would have thunk?
You're not gonna let this drop anytime soon, are you?
No, I will not. In fact, whole world should hear about the time the famed Geralt of Rivia was duped like a child. Think we ought to get Dandelion to write a ballad about it. How's that sound?
Dandelion should sing about you instead. Lambert, the smart-ass witcher.
Better that than naive. Smartasses live longer.
Changing subjects. Did I see right? Was that boy...
Yeah, one of ours. Must have drowned during his trial. Foglets remembered his voice and appearance.
Charming. Let's get out of here.
Needn't ask me twice. In fact, I didn't even want to come here.
Lambert, enough.
Geralt.
That's the fun part of being a witcher. Killing foglets and shit. He's just not having no fun. He's just a party pooper. Huh. Maybe I haven't been to this cave. There's stuff that I haven't got yet.
Bones. Pulverized.
Mm-hmm. Old Spear Tip's never been kind to guests.
Shit, too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trials.
A witcher is a lone hunter.
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Ready? Oh, you fat fuck.
You fat fuck.
1, 2, 3. You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
Up there. That's where we're headed. Okay.
Wall looks a little shaky. Ard, maybe?
And wake old Spear Tip?
What? You afraid?
No, I just think before I act. Mind not stomping like that.
Relax. I slipped.
Ooh, what's that? Not very great, but sell it. Oh, that was the way to go. Wait, no, maybe I can go this way too. Guess either way. Yeah. I have a feeling we're going to have to fight this old spear tip dude. Oh, what was that? Let's...
Pulverized.
Mm-hmm. Old Spear Tip's never been kind to guests.
Kind of want to make some noise and wake this thing up. Let me save real quick. Oh, we're going to end up probably having to anyway. If nothing else, I'll do it on the way out. Go that way, or that way. Or wait. Getting turned around. This way.
Ugh. Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Would have been nice. Ah, so soft
There
and
he is.
sweet, just sleeping there. Makes you want to make this moment last forever.
Save again. What are we looking for? Something up this way. This is back outside.
Oh, good to be back above ground.
Mm-hmm. Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
Trying to impress me?
Don't know who you're trying to impress. Tough guy stuff's just not working on me.
Look who's talking. Vesemir told me about that job you did for those Nilfgaardians in Velen.
What? What are you doing? Killing monsters.
Good one.
Just came out that way. Come on.
Okay, you know what? I want to go back and kill this thing. Let me save one more time. Or see if we can kill him. Probably get killed.
Just lost the element of surprise.
Couldn't care less. I'm up
Wow.
for the challenge.
Dang. What is he, a troll? I don't even know what he is.
You miss me, son?
Not so tough. Wow. He's a level 60. That's a Cyclops.
You gonna live?
Probably.
Let's get out of here.
Wait. That's for Voltaire, you whore son.
Voltaire. Who's that?
Don't remember? Little guy. A scar on his chin, right here.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
All we can do now. Never made it out of here. Let's go.
Right, what the hell? I was trying to loot that thing. See what else is in here. His dinner. It said that he was a level 68, but he hardly hurt me. All this loot would have just left. He's got all these slaughter fish, man. The way I came in. No, what is it? What's all this? It's dark in here. Some good loot. What the heck is that? No clue. Alright, that's it. Chat got really quiet. You guys still there, or you fall asleep, or what? That's the way we came in. I can't see. This way. Is he coming? There he is.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Oh, it's right behind us. Oh man, I don't even have... I don't know what happened to my... Gained a point too. That is... Igni. Cool. I lost half my Igni power somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, you know what? Do I have another slot? Not yet. I think one opens at level 28 and 30. Those are the last two slots. else is over here? Nothing. Is this the trolls? Yep.
Ha! See him shit and run soon as he saw us?
Mm-hmm. Never known a troll to do that.
Let's chase him. Oh, God. He's running. Ambush.
Witches is to walk no more. Stops. This mountain, Trolley Mountain.
Trolley Mountain.
Trolley Mountain. Huh? Oh. Hi! This Troll Mountain.
You talk to these idiots.
Just want to get to the circle.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Which is this thing one say, thing two do, thing three do, sometime.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or I'll grind you to gravel. Understand?
Oh, he's just started some shit.
Mm-hmm. They understood all right. Congrats.
Run for the cave! Before they stone us to death!
We'll get up there and... Where'd they go? They're gonna come back at us if we don't get them. I know them trolls. They're not all hunky-dory. Can't get up there at all, huh? Nope, not meant to. I don't run from no troll. They're gonna freaking trap us in here, watch. Something's gonna happen. I played this game before, but I don't remember exactly what's going on here. Yep, there's more than one of them now, see? There's 1, 2, 3. Or there's more than 2 of them, I mean.
We walk throws. News goes no far more. Witches is understanded?
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the Circle of Elements.
Listen, but we trolls come know the witches is castle. Rocks lots there. Pretty rock.
Enjoying this little chat? Cause it's not getting us anywhere.
Let me talk.
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about negotiating as they do about grammar.
Yeah.
We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Witches say hurt no, but before I troll hit, so it hot big out spot before throws 2 trolls. Trolls go first. Witches is hit them. Witches throws on trolls, ouch. Trolls on witches throws, ouch. Ouch here, ouch there.
Ouch here, ouch there. Damn it, I'm trying to get a
we do go this.
Screenshot of...
Use sharp back clubs leave here. Use pass. No agrees? We smash!
We'll leave our swords and come back for them.
All right. We'll leave our swords here. Pick them up on the way back.
We want them know. things.
You nuts?
Shut up and follow my lead.
Oh, Lambert's like getting a troll sandwiched. Where are we going? This way? Which one of them's got my sword? We're shit out of luck if they try to attack us now.
Think you might have missed your calling.
Hmm?
If I remember Pappy Vesemir's lessons correctly, Witchers kill monsters.
Your memory's shit. They only kill harmful monsters.
They threw stones at us, Gep.
Oh, hey. This is pretty badass looking view here.
Well, we made it.
No denying that. Damn. Beautiful view.
High praise coming from you.
Must be if you noticed it.
Geralt, who do you take me for?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Fair enough. But save the rest of your compliments for later. Let's get to work.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. Light the torches and place the phylactery on the altar. I'll handle the rest.
Yeah, look at that friggin' view. Wow.
How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air?
Light the torches. Hey, there's loot. More loot. Okay, now what?
All right. Phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements, while we catch a breather. So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah. Used OcihEvE, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, OcihEvE. Saved my life a short while ago.
Sense a good story coming.
One of the best. A couple of road robbers stopped me. One pointed a crossbow at me, and the other started rummaging through my satchel. I made the man with the crossbow shoot his friend, and then hang himself.
Wow. Truly great story.
Isn't it? Real side splitter, I think.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No. I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Morhen.
Hate being a Witcher that badly?
Think it's that bad being a Witcher?
Guess I could have been someone worse. Just a shame I had no choice.
It was our destiny.
Destiny? Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some Witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return?
Him.
Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
Didn't know. I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter, well, there's your answer. All right. We've griped enough. Let's get out of here.
I've seen pictures of the new Witcher.
Need to get our swords. Witcher with no swords like a man without an arm.
Sure thing, brother.
I've seen pictures of the new Witcher for the TV series that's coming out. And
Witches is his sharp back club takes and home goes.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. I don't need convincing.
Come on, Geralt, let's go.
Well, that guy's stupider than me.
Right. Let's get back.
After you, sir.
Anyway, yeah, I've seen some stuff about the new Witcher TV series, and the dude looks a lot like Geralt, but seems a little young. Maybe it's when, I think it's supposed to be when they're younger, I don't know. Now, if he's younger, Ciri's older, and Geralt pretty much looked the same as he did in the flashbacks when she was younger, too. He's like 100 and something years old, or 200 years old or something. He's like old, because the mutagens that they take extend their life. And, but the dude looks a little bit young. But the one thing that I noticed about it, and I know they did this because, okay, so they're trying to attract a certain audience, and they figure they need young, attractive freaking people to play the leads, which I never understood that shit. But the one thing that they did, probably to make him more attractive, is they didn't give him the fucking scar on his face. And Ciri either. Ciri don't have the scar. And if you look at the cutscenes at the beginning of this game, when it shows Ciri as a little girl, she had the scar back then. She got it when she was pretty young. But they want the freaking they want the pretty people to be the main focus of the freaking show. So they leave out some of the good shit about the show. I mean, what is The Witcher without that big scar, man? That's part of him. And I bet you when he takes off his shirt, he doesn't have all the... I mean, Geralt, he takes off his shirt, and he's completely covered with scars. It burns, and he's all messed up. Same thing with Ciri. Showed her in a scene last week where she just had her chest bandaged up, and it showed her back and her side, and she had freaking scars all over her. They might leave those in because, you know, I don't know. They'll probably have, knowing The Witcher with all the sexual stuff that goes on in it, maybe they'll have some steamy scenes, and they might not want to mess up their bodies. I don't know. I just think it's ridiculous, man, when that's part of the storyline. These guys have went through hell. That's the main part of the story, is they actually went through torture to become Witchers, and since then,
now look here.
They fought all different types of creatures over, you know, hundreds of years of time, and they got pretty messed up. Shit, just during the 3 games, Geralt's got messed up so bad that he had to recover. In a couple of the games, he had to recover for like weeks at a time. Especially in the first game.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
I met with Emir.
Any crowned heads you haven't met?
A few. Hoping it stays that way.
Remember the first war with Nilfgaard? Battle of Sodden? The North, all of it, fought together. Temeria, Redania, Kedwin, Edirn, and the mages were heroes. On the field first, then in ballads. Not much left of that world.
See you later, Vesemir.
We talked to Uma. Uma.
Can we talk?
He's so funny looking.
So long.
Haven't really been to this side of the room yet, have I? Maybe over here. Nope. This is the kitchen. I don't know if I can even get here yet. Oh, yeah, I can. You what? That's it in here. So much loot in here. Something up there. Gotta stand just right to do this. Damn it. Ah. Maybe I gotta... No. There it is. Oh, that's just a pain. Oh shit. Okay, what was the other way then? This is the tower where... What's her name is? There's another door over this way. It's another tower. Can't get through here. Hey, this is our bedroom. Pretty sure. The beginning of this game has a cutscene with Geralt taking a bath in this, and freaking Yennefer is over at this desk, and she does some kind of spell, and some creature crawls in the bathtub and messes with Geralt. Gooses them. Okay, there's nothing in here to freaking take, man. Man. He gets goosed. Gets goosed by the monster. And that's not a euphemism. Alright, finally, time to go find Yennefer. Wish I could freaking see where I'm running. It's like I have to... You have to hold the A button with your right thumb to run.
Monstrum, or a portrayal of witchers. Notes describe how to open a passage in the mine. Might be worth seeing what's down there.
Ooh. Okay, got an extra quest. Anyway, you have to hold down the right, or the A button with your right thumb to run. But you have to... Okay, I can turn with my left thumb like this, but I can't change the direction of the way I'm seeing unless I do it slowly. But if I start going fast, it doesn't necessarily change it as easily. So you have, like when I'm going around this, look. Oh, hey, right now it's working. A while ago it wasn't, and then I'd have to use my right thumb to turn. Now, see, now it's not doing it. So you have to take your finger off of the freaking running button just to turn. Oh,
God
shit!
Damn it, you piece of shit!
Wow, lady. You scared the shit out of me.
Damned crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood for jests.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
Don't trust us?
You got trust issues with us?
No. Actually, I fear you don't trust me. So I'd rather keep certain things secret, for the time being.
Pretty tortured logic.
It may seem that way now, but you'll understand in time.
Heard about the bed. Really prefer to sleep on the floor? Wouldn't recommend it. That stone can get awfully chilly.
Frankly, I prefer a chill to bedding littered with red hair.
So
Bedding
upset about
littered
Trish,
with
you
red
gotta
hair.
take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way? Geralt, I don't want to seem like a vindictive shrew, but that very bed is where you just happened to fuck a dear friend of mine. Yes, I know, you'd lost your memory. Whatever. Let us agree that I will refrain from scolding you, while you will stop mentioning that stupid bed. Agreed?
Agreed.
Splendid. On to more pressing matters.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid, the other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
Taken care of.
Is that so? My, the initiative. That leaves one other trifle to resolve. As you saw, my megascope's acting up, in rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
Who you plan to contact? Or is that a secret too?
No secret at all. Ida Emian. Remember her?
How could I forget? Member of the Lodge, Elven Sage.
Exactly, a sage. As the name suggests, she should know a great deal. I'd like to ask her for advice about Uma. Satisfied?
Your sorceress friends, the sage and not-so-sage, they've let me down before. But if we gotta, we gotta.
If only you'd been this cautious with all of them. But no matter. Thank you for your permission.
All right. How do I find the source?
Use this Potestaquizitor.
Potestaquizitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are. Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for?
She's got no sense of humor at all.
Ah, one more thing. Thank you, Geralt.
She said thank you. She said thank you. You have a new item. Prepare to use it by placing the appropriate slot in your inventory panel. Then select it from the quick access menu. To use the item, press and hold the right button. Okay, so first of all, where is it? Where is this thing? Oh, she already put it in there. Why? Why didn't it let me know? Okay, let's see if there's any loot in here. It's lootless. It's loot. Now look at this. She threw out the good bit. Now we got just a little freaking cot because it was covered in red hair. Oh well.
Geralt.
Oh, it's the same stuff.
Thanks, Yen. See you later.
Okay. Oh, come on. That's what I'm talking about. When I'm running like this and I'm going like this, I can't tell where I'm going. I'm going to run right off a cliff when I do that. There we go. Boom. I bet you it's in the other tower, huh? Well, maybe not. I don't know where I'm going. Find the source of the magical disturbance. It's going to probably be the Uma. Let me see.
Nothing here. Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger.
So, Yennefer found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick after all.
Shh.
I can't hear it. Sounded like it was better when I was over here. It's getting louder. Whoa! I couldn't get in here before. Is this another tower?
Shit, lost the signal. Oh, got a signal.
Shit, lost the signal. Oh, got a signal. Yep. What? I know. You know how I got them? I just went around freaking...
Signal's growing stronger.
Punching grass. Takes a while, but every once in a while you get one. Did you notice my whole front yard? It's completely grass-free now. Took a while, but it worked. I even got rid of all the stupid freaking, what do you call them?
Shit, lost the signal. Nothing here.
What do you call those? Pam's harvest stuff. Yeah. Wow, that was a pain. There's nothing up here?
Oh, got a signal.
I wonder whose room this is. This actually looks like the room that I was in at the beginning of the game, more than the other one did. This is the room, because Yennefer was sitting in this chair looking at that mirror right next to a bed. That's not how the other one was set up. And here's the freaking bath. It's still got the freaking water in it.
Shit, lost the signal. Nothing here.
So I thought she threw the bed out.
Got a signal.
Ooh, got a signal.
Shit, lost the signal. Nothing here.
Here. Okay, I gotta go back downstairs.
Got a signal.
Ooh, got a signal.
Signal's growing stronger. Can't be far now. Aha. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
Hot. So I don't... I wonder if I can go up that other tower over there, if I can get up above this area. It doesn't seem to be here. The strongest signal's right around this area. Nothing's happening. When I walk away from here, it starts going away.
Shit, lost the signal.
I'm gonna go
Nothing
back.
here.
I'm gonna go up the other tower. On this side. I went all the way up to the... Wait, maybe down. No, still can't get through here. So you go up. If I go up to the top, it's just the bedroom. But there's a door up here. I couldn't get in before. Maybe I can get into it now. Come on. Nope. Come on. Don't really know what's going on here.
Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger. Can't be far now.
And it grows weaker when I go that way. This is just lame. I have no freaking clue what I'm looking for. I can just barely hear this damn thing. It starts getting brighter too when I get closer. Seems like it's coming from right here.
Yes, Wolf. Yes, Wolf.
goes away when I get over here.
Yes? What is
Getting
it?
warmer. Warmer. Hot. See you later, Vesemir. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
What the hell? Hot where? Ready to give up on this for tonight because this is just lame. TheBunaBug, what's up? I'm supposed to be following the signal with this thing. I just barely hear it, but it makes this weird sound. I get this way. Now it goes away. It's louder when I get over towards this dude. It's centered right in here. And I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Find the source of the magical disturbance using... Yeah, and now what? I get over here. Is it getting louder? I can't tell. Let's try and figure out what the sound was.
So long. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
This is the only spot where he actually says that. Is right here. So right here, somewhere.
Look. Like that? Pretty, isn't it? Interesting. Not afraid of silver. Look at the fire.
Only other thing I could think of is either upstairs.
Shit. Lost the signal. Nothing here.
These archways like this, I don't think there's anything above it. There could be a basement. And both of these two towers have what look like they might be basements, but they're blocked. I didn't notice if maybe the other one has a downstairs like that. There's one other tower. Wait, this might be a tower too. I can't get out that way. Okay.
Oh, signal. Signal's growing stronger. Can't be far now. Aha. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
Yeah, this one doesn't have a downstairs.
Now look here. Hubel's functioning normally.
Seems to be getting louder and at a faster pace. Yeah, right in this area.
Hold this.
And now it stops.
No reaction to dimeridium.
Let me check something. When I'm outside of the circle, it's still lighting up. It's actually kind of loud right here.
Look. Like that? Pretty, isn't it?
I'm gonna go outside.
Interesting. Not afraid of silver.
Shit. Lost the signal. Nothing here.
See, there's the balconies in that one tower. The other towers are in the back. You can't get to these towers. Yeah, there's one of the other. Whoa, meteor shower. Wow, that's cool. So it's not outside. Right. That's the way in. Why can't I get back in? There we go.
Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger.
Hold this.
Can't be far now.
No reaction to dimeridium.
Aha. Getting warmer.
It's
warmer.
right here.
Hot.
It's got to be here.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Come on.
See you later, Vesemir.
Look. Like that?
Aha.
Pretty, isn't
Getting
it?
warmer. Warmer. Hot.
This is the only place
Not
where he says
afraid
that.
of silver.
Use.
Mounted witchering just never took off.
Use what?
Mounted witchering just never took off.
Pulse weak, but regular.
Try the other side of the wall. No, it doesn't go that far.
Look. Like that? Pretty, isn't it?
Mounted witchering just never took off.
Afraid of silver.
Mounted witchering just never took off.
Mounted witchering. What the hell's he mean?
Mounted witchering just never took off.
Pulse weak, but regular.
Ah, there you are. Mounted witchering just never took off. Warmer. Warmer. Hot. Ah, there you are.
Oh, there you are what?
Look at the fire.
These cases?
Disturbance is coming from there.
Wow.
What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
Finally. Let Yennefer know that you removed the source of the disturbance. Wow, that was just a pain in the butt.
Look at the fire. Now look here. Pupils functioning.
I have no idea what that mounted witchering thing was. Was that elevator looking thing? I don't know what it was. Box frame. Okay. Don't blow up this time, lady. Last time I walked up here, something blew up and it scared the crap out of me. Okay, save.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
Pulling your ponytail, I suppose? Yeah.
You know, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid. Enough. Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kedmil Yennefer at Vengerbag. Gwynblade.
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift.
It's like a miniature
It was uttered
Quasimodo.
in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elen, Kedmil Foli, Gledev Don Eptenid, Bondro Isne Iacus.
Recognize the dialect?
Lathan Undod.
Meaning?
The so-called One speech, a forgotten language dating from before the migration.
The migration?
Later, Geralt.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, En Severn. Vafel.
That does not conclude our conversation.
Guess you want something in return?
Let me guess. You want something in return.
If I may, Gwynblade, I'd like to request. Stop guessing. Just listen. The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end, or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade, for you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
The seed bursts into flames? Talking about Ciri, huh?
What was that about? The migration?
Good gods. Did they teach you no history here?
No. Vesemir figured sword work could be more useful on the path. Gonna answer me?
Naturally. One's never too old to learn. The Ensei and the NN elves were once one folk, the En Undod. Then came a cataclysm. No one knows its nature. The En Undod were forced to leave their world. They split along the way.
So if Uma's curse was uttered in this Lathan Undod...
Then it's old. Very, very old.
Okay, so what she was just talking about, during the time of the conjunction of the spheres, it's when a bunch of planes of existence crashed together. This happened like, I think, 1,000 years or 500 years. No, I can't remember exactly how far back it is. It's a ways back in their time. This conjunction of the spheres happened, and when all these planes of existence crashed into each other, it ripped tears in the fabric of each plane of existence, so that monsters and magic and stuff moved into our world, which is his world. Different timeline than our world, but pretty much our own Earth, you know. When that happened, there was one plane of existence where elves existed, dark elves and what you'd consider light elves or whatever. And they were one race at one point, but they had split, and then the dark elves turned into the Wild Hunt, and the light elves migrated to our world. That's what she's talking about in the migration. That's when there was a split between the elf race from another plane of existence, and they moved into our world. Anyway.
Any idea what she was talking about?
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Wouldn't count on it.
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
You can start by apologizing for acting like a boor, despite my asking you not to.
Not gonna happen. Okay, I'll apologize to her.
I'm sorry. It's just when Ida started in with that patronizing tone.
You decided to prove she was completely justified to adopt that attitude. Well done, Geralt. Bravo. Oh, enough. All is ready. We should gather the others and begin.
I don't remember Yennefer being this much of a bitch in the first time I played it. She just really rags on him about everything.
Listen, everyone. All is in place. We may begin. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Eskel, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
Vesemir's gotten a bit grumpy in his old age.
That was nothing. Should have been here last winter when Lambert tried to convince him we ought to abandon Kaer Morhen for good.
What good's this old ruin anyway? Moldy walls, leaky roof, and it's one big fucking ice cube in the winter.
Vesemir didn't say a word. Stood, grabbed his sword, and slammed the door on his way out. Didn't come back for a month.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that.
I don't remember Vesemir taking off last time I played either.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
Do as you will. But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Ooh, sounds serious. Come on, Lambert. See you in a bit, Geralt.
Maybe I answered something differently this time. Or asked the wrong question.
All right, what did I do this time?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside, without cluing the others into what we're up to.
Mm-hmm. And what are we up to?
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Wow, you don't exactly mince words.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask nicely. Shall we go? You can rejoin them afterwards. In an hour. Or two.
Or three.
I'll hold you to that.
Whoa. Naked time. Whoa. Well, what's with the wolves? What's that have to do with anything? Is this a metaphor? A simile? Something. White wolf. She's not a deer, though. She can't be a deer.
Well, well. Lovebirds decided to join us. Enjoy yourselves?
You heard the answer to that question, Lambert. Besides, not our business. Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Caradon?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's where the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush! I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant, just a fat forest troll, and a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the road safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Oh, she's annoying. Or 4 hours. Boobies. Yep. Please tell me that the wolves won't be joining in. I'll have to close my eyes. Oh, they call him the White Wolf, so I was thinking that it might just be kind of like a keep wanting to say metaphor, but I know that's wrong about what was going on, him chasing her or something, but she more like chases him a lot of times too, so I don't think that's what it meant. Yeah, pragmatic as ever.
Pragmatic as ever.
You could stand to show some of Lambert's expediency. Set ideals like justice for trolls aside, keep yourself out of poverty instead.
Knew the sorceress would see it my way.
Eskel, that catacan we cut up together. Tell us how you nabbed him.
A catacan? Oh ho ho, dangerous horse sons those.
Finicky too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My clan threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables, to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
That's because you're covering up that freaking face.
Mixing work and romance? Bad idea. Vampire could have caught you with your pants down.
Suppose so. But you look the way I do, you gotta grab every chance you can get.
Maybe you should wear a mask permanently.
And maybe you should wear a gag.
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
Pickle juice? Why, because of the vinegar in it? Does that help hangovers? It helps you retain water, I think. I don't know.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies. And then, I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been?
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Oh no. Let's see if I say this.
Triss is managing all right.
How are those scars she got at Sodden? Still there?
Lambert. Not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You'll fucking what?
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
It'll be the first trial in years. What are the chances Uma will survive?
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
It'll be the first trial in years. Decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten, and that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late. Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Wow. She likes ordering them around. You should be a...
Didn't listen, did
be
he?
a
They
dominatrix.
never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
Yep, he's gonna get wasted. Now I've got the song Hungry Like a Wolf by Duran Duran in my head. Yeah. Okay, so this is Loviola, whatever. Let's have some fun. I don't want to play no cards.
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yokel fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Really? What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
Yeah. You guys ever gonna lay off Yen?
Will you ever lay off Yen?
Yeah. Soon as I trust her.
You brave a fire for her. Whereas she plays you like a cheap fiddle. Way it's always been.
Listen to you two goddamn relationship experts. Neither of you's been with a sorceress.
For good reason.
Fine. Leave pretty boy alone before he gets grumpy. Already has that pouty look on his face. I can't stand it. Drink up, girl. To you and Yen. Happily ever after. Colder than up a nice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go drain the dragon.
You and Lambert get along?
In a way. I've learned not to talk to him about certain things.
Guessing that's quite a list.
It is.
Hello, young'uns.
Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good men, is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting. Or in the jargon of the time,
1112.
wooing the damsels.
Men,
It's like
a witcher's
1250
life
something now.
is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour. To the brim. 'Cause without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body cast.
Come on. Let's have some fun.
Are we boring you?
No, it's just kinda...
Slow. Pretty boy's right. Listen, there's this game student from Oxenford taught me.
Hmm?
Someone starts by saying, I've never, and finishing the sentence however they want. Who's ever done that thing downs a shot. Then it's the next guy's turn.
Sounds great. You start.
I've never slept with a succubus.
We both drink.
How about that?
I know
Expected Geralt might
Geralt
have.
has because
But you?
we did it in the game.
Eskel. Still waters run deep.
I'm a sucker for women with horns. Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers. Geralt? Lambert's a lost cause, but you? What would Papa Vesemir say?
Think Papa Vesemir would have drank that round too.
Yeah.
All right, Geralt, your turn. I've never...
Taken fish stack. Never jumped out of a lover's window. Let's try the jumping out the window. He goes right out the front door. Wait, any of the games maybe? No, not that I remember.
Jumped out a lover's window.
That's so. Must have been one tough character whose wife you were plowing.
That wasn't it. He was a friend. Didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah, you're a true friend.
Right, man. Let's end on that. Or else I'll never be able to look you in the eyes again.
Vodka. Vodka's gone. Who's gonna go get some more?
Already went to get food.
All right, I'll do it. Kitchen. It's that way, right?
I like you. You know that, right?
Lambert, bud, gotta tell you something.
Yeah?
Sometimes you're a real jackass, but I love you, brother.
And sometimes you're a real blowhard. But damn it, I'd go to hell and back for you. Come here, you oaf. Damn. Broke.
Good thing it was empty. Huh? Where's Eskel? Should have been back by now. We ought to look around.
This is a job for Vesemir.
Not again. Take that hat off.
Where's that whippersnapper wandered off to? He could be beleaguered, I wager. Come, men, to the rescue.
Whoa. I'm a little bit drunk. Can I save? Yeah. Fine.
Eskel.
Eskel.
Chop, chop.
Which way's the freaking kitchen from here? Can't tell. Oh, there's the kitchen.
Esco, you drunk! Get out here!
Right. Oh, Witcher sense.
Spilled some wine and crawled through it.
Had to kneel down to see that.
If I'd have bent over, I'd have puked.
Right, he went this way.
Esco, you drunk! Get out here! Esco!
He's not going towards the kitchen.
Esco!
He went outside.
Esco, chop, chop.
Chop, chop.
Esco! Esco!
Esco!
Hey, hear that?
Sounded like panting of a wounded wyvern.
Damn it. We missed a fight.
Think he hurt himself.
What's one scar, more or less, in his case? Makes...
Aha. Esco's close.
Hang in there, brother. We're coming.
Esco, chop, chop. Hey, look. There he is.
With his ever-faithful little bleeder. Hello, Esco. Wake up.
What happened?
Got sloshed, stewed, and 57 other varieties of drunk. That's what happened. Get up. Time to have a drink.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna puke. Three of us get together, always ends like this.
Let's find a fourth. Better. A woman.
Nothing here but Yen. Oh, we don't want to wake her up, believe me.
What about that sorceress you talked to? Think about it. We turn on the megascope, cordially invite her, she teleports here. Maybe bring some friends. How's that sound?
You're a genius.
Lambert, believe you've had your last drink.
You're just jealous you didn't think of it first, but is that any reason to spoil it for us?
I don't have the strength to argue.
Of course you don't, cream puff. Bet I could take you with one finger.
Hey, relax, Lambert.
Wanna fight? Huh? Wanna? Come on.
Good night.
They're gonna beat each other's ass or what? All drunk. Gonna pass out on top of each other.
Damn. What a dream.
Remember the question about drinking too much and waking up with nothing but your skivvies? There you go. Oh, it's Uma. He's scared.
See everyone's up and at him.
And reeking of booze. That hat was a memento, Lambert.
Relax, old man. It'll come out in the wash.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Vesemir, you learn anything?
Vesemir, learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with a megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan. And it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes. Don't like it one bit. But I suppose I have to trust you.
Thought we got rid of that table ages ago.
Must be 50 years since I last saw sad Albert.
Couldn't bear to part with it. Thought we might find a use for it one day. You know how old people are.
Sure. Every grandpa out there's got an attic full of torture devices.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we...
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
Gather the necessary ingredients for the brew.
You don't know who's trapped in Uma's body. How did you figure the proportions?
Performed a series of complex calculations. Extrapolated some data. Ran some
Forktail spine.
Meaning you guess.
Manicore poison. Albino Bruxa tongue. Bruxa's some kind of vampire. In the original. In this one, the freaking vampires seem different, man. There was a couple different other kinds in part 1 and 2. Bruxa's is one of them. Is that it? Brew the concoction. Quest. There it is.
Potions ready.
Tools, too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskel. Make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
Uma's scared.
Ready.
So I ain't been this scared since I killed
Open
Bill.
the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
I know, stupid Uma Thurman jokes. I know. Minister... Wait, how do I know which ones to do first? Doesn't matter which order, okay.
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock. Killed him.
So, everything's going smoothly?
No, but it's within known norms.
Administer the next potion.
Oh, poor little guy. Sounds like E.T. Yeah. She'll turn them into a toad.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table then?
Geralt, next potion.
Poor little guy.
OcihEvE.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he'd...
Puking all over her.
Eskel, I'm
Serge,
sorry.
you're right.
Would you mind?
Getting some rags. On it. I can't believe we're doing this.
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No. The trial. If that's Syrian there, she could come out of this crippled, wrong in the head, just emotionless. Thought about that?
I trust Yen. She knows what she's doing.
Don't doubt that. But do we know what she's doing? She tell you how likely this is to work?
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well. No offense, but I'd rather Geralt did it.
Understood. I'd prefer that too.
A few hours later.
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it, or he'll die. You witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
Hey, Yen, you're dozing off.
No, just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake.
Pinching's apparently effective.
Later, perhaps. For now, talk to me. Tell me a story.
Heard about the time ice skating with Ciri.
Heard about the time Ciri and I went ice skating?
No, not that I recall.
The winter she trained here. A couple months in, she started complaining I was too harsh a teacher. Brushed it off at first. Then she asked me to go skating with her. Didn't really want to. I'd never been before. But she insisted. As soon as we hit the ice, she started skating circles around me, hollering, "No, not like that. Footwork. One, then the other. Crossover. No, wrong. Break with the heel of your skate, not the toes." Needless to say, from then on...
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare the phylactery.
The what?
Never severe.
Oh yeah, that little box thing.
Caniatad, Nevid, Savir, Kowal, Arriva, Endir.
No. No, I won't let you. Geralt, yellow flask, in my satchel.
Quiet. Listen.
Kowal. Kowal. Caniatad.
Nevid Severe, Kowal, Caniatad. Nevid, Arriva, Endir.
Geralt, the phylactery, open it.
Canitad, Taran Anade, Dis.
Oh, that was the curse? She got it out of him.
Havelock?
You know him?
Yes. An elf. An elf. A sage.
Where is Ciri?
That's, Ciri's friend.
The Isle of Mists. But it's not... She's not safe. The hunt.
This is the, at the start of the game, ran into this sorceress called, Kira Mintz, I think. I don't know. But, she helped me try to hunt down Ciri, and we went through this whole cave system at following this dude's trail. And then again, when, well, 2 or 3 different times when they showed flashbacks of Ciri, she was with them. Including the time when just two episodes ago when we were at Skellige Isles, there was this part where we were looking back in time to see images or something. Ciri was with this dude then too. Anyway, let's see, what does the hunt want from her?
The hunt. What's it want from Ciri?
Elder's blood.
Her blood. Elder blood. To open the gate. We cannot allow this.
Elder's blood will open the gate so they can merge the worlds, I think.
Isle of Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Yvain. Arwen. Siren. In Skellige. Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry. I tried to protect her.
Magic Firefly.
But the curse... The hunt has not found the Isle as yet. 'Tis a matter of time. But if she leaves, they will detect her at once.
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
Is he gonna make it?
I can't... No. You saw. Not all went as planned. I lifted the curse, but...
The trial has wrought havoc in his body. Violently twitching fingers, pupils that don't react to the light. Seen it many times before, too many.
Toxins have permanently damaged his nervous system. Even if he does pull through... Do you understand?
I'm going to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Avallac'h? What's Ciri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
What's your suggestion?
Ciri can't flee forever. One day she'll stumble, and she won't get a second chance. Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here, and the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
We plan to fight them. We 5? In a crumbling castle.
Do we have a choice?
We got friends.
Besides delaying the inevitable?
Pretty Boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic.
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here. Got a few favors I can call in.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Mm-hmm. Exclusively.
Exclusively. Yeah, I actually thought that some of them were already here. Through the game, ran into 3 or 4. That girl that I just mentioned, the sorceress, Kira. She said she was on her way here. Last I saw her, and I know she shows up sooner or later. And I thought Triss was on her way, which is not going to make Yennefer happy. Well, actually, they're best friends in not real life. In the backstory, they were best friends growing up. I mean, their whole life. They were like, they learned magic together and became sorceresses together, and till they both met Geralt. I think Triss was actually going out with them before, in the backstory, before Yennefer was. Anyway.
And you? What do you plan to do?
I've Avalak to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet our uninvited guests.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf. And give Cirilla our love.
Come back quickly, Geralt.
There was also a couple other people. I thought, what's his name? Roach. Vernon Roach. One of the spy dudes. I thought he was coming here. No, wait, no, it wasn't him. It was one of the spies. I don't know, it might have been that big dude. I can't remember his name. Underworld boss dude. He was supposed to get out of town. He might have came here. I don't remember. There's at least 2 or 3 other people that Geralt invited to go stay at Kaer Morhen. Anyway, I'm running late because of this quest being longer than I thought it was going to be. So I am going to quit here for the night, and I'll be back with this on Monday. Wait. When are we going to...
Sunday morning.
We're going Monday morning?
Sunday.
Oh, Sunday morning. We'll be back.
Won't be streaming this Sunday.
Yeah, we'll be back Monday sometime, huh?
Yes.
So
We'll be back before your stream on Monday night.
maybe. Yeah, I might be streaming Monday night if we get back in time and stuff. I'll be streaming this. But yeah, Sunday and for sure we're going to be gone. Anyway, tomorrow night we'll be back with Borderlands, and Thursday I'll be back with Shadow of Tomb Raider, all at 7 p.m. Check out the chat one last time. It also makes you think of Golem. Yeah. Disintegrating from the inside sounds delightful. Kind of like a medieval Ghostbusters. Yeah, these guys are like kind of like I don't know if you ever watched Supernatural. They're kind of like medieval monster hunters. And that's pretty much what they are exactly, as monster hunters, and that's what they are on Supernatural. All right, good night. Night, Darcy. I can hear you in the background. Yeah. Night all. Yeah, have a good one. Leave a like, share, subscribe. Support my channel if you can with PayPal, Patreon, or you can get some merch, all in the links below, and hope to see you next time. Have a good one. Adios. Did I already save?